Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ashley Van Dyke with Advantage Software, and on today's video, Customizing Keystrokes in Eclipse, I'm going to show you how you can change any keystroke that exists within Eclipse. I'm inside of Eclipse, and in order to change a keystroke, I'm first going to go to my user settings, to the Edit tab, and then to Keyboard. At the top of Keyboard, I can choose whether I'm going to change a standard key or hyperkey. You can choose between either option, depending on which key variety you intend to change, add, or delete. I'm going to stick in the standard list for this sample. For this video, I'm going to change the keystroke that I use to access my font information. By default, if I scroll down to Control-Shift-F as in font, you see that this keystroke is associated with the fonts command, and this will allow me to change the font of any selected text. However, Control-Shift-F is more keystrokes than I'd like to hit for this, and so I'm going to change this keystroke to something else. This one is a standard key, and so at the top I do still have standard associated. And so I'm going to highlight the fonts command, and I'm going to click Modify. You see that for commands, it still says fonts. I'm going to choose standard because I'm going to keep this as a standard key. And I'm going to choose my new keystroke by simply clicking in the middle of the keystroke box. And I'll get a blinking cursor. And as soon as I press a keystroke on my keyboard, that keystroke will come up in the box. Now that my new keystroke is listed here, I'll press OK. And Eclipse has warned me that Alt-F is already associated with another command to move to the next sentence. This is a command I don't use very often, so I'm going to choose to replace it with my new font command that I use often. So I'm going to press yes. And now if I look through my list and go to Alt-F, you see that it says fonts instead. If I open up a document, I can now mark text, press Alt-F as in font, and I get the font command window. That will allow me to change any font attributes or font types that I'd like to. And so using these steps, going to your user settings, to the Edit tab, to Keyboard, you can scroll through the list, select any existing command, and you can modify it to change the keystroke associated with that command. Simply press the new keystroke that you'd like to use, choose whether it is standard or hyperkeys, and now that command will be listed with the new keystroke in your list. Also, you can choose to delete any command that you don't want to use. You can simply highlight a command and hit delete. And if you want to add a new command that doesn't already exist, you can simply hit add, choose the command that you'd like to use from the drop-down list, click in the keystroke key box, type in the keystroke that you'd like to use, ensure that standard or hyperkeys is set, and press OK. Once you do that, the new command will now be listed in your list of keystrokes and you'll be able to use it. And additionally, if you're not sure what the keystroke is for a command, you can click the Find button, choose a command from the list, press OK, and Eclipse will take you to that command in the list. And at that point, you can choose to modify or delete it, or you can add another keystroke if you'd like to. Additionally, if one of your keystrokes is associated with a macro, you can hit the Edit Macro button in order to make any changes to that specific macro. Using the keyboard definitions window also allows you to assign keystrokes to macros. If I choose Add, in the command drop-down list, after I get through all of the built-in Eclipse commands that I can select from, next I get a list of all of my macros. And so I can select any macro that I've created, assign a keystroke and a standard or hyperkey designation. And now this new keyboard definition will be listed in my list of commands. And you see that this is indeed listed here. For macros specifically, you can also assign keystrokes within the macros dialog by selecting a macro and hitting edit, and then speed keys. However, any of your existing macros are also always available within the keyboard definitions window. And so the keyboard definitions window allows you a one-stop shop for modifying all of your editing commands. As a reminder, Advantage Software offers anytime support 24/7. Tech support can be reached with any question anytime, including weekends and holidays, at 772-288-3266. Email support is available at support@eclipsecat.com. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified when we publish new content in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.